and Ngannou gets in there and puts a proper spanner in the works. He gave Tyson Fury a bit of a beating, dropped him, made him look stupid.
Yep. So what's next, man? Tyson Fury. We've been doing quite a bit talking about Tyson Fury quite a bit, and you know, he got away with another one. And I'm starting to believe that the Furies are some of the luckiest fighters in the sport of boxing. I mean, Tommy Fury got past KSI on a whim. He got past Jake Paul on a whim, right? A lot of his fights look really close. You know, he always got the nod, right? Tyson Fury's always get the benefit of the doubt. He gets the nod, right? So it's starting to look like the Furies always find a way to squeak by no matter how things play out. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boy. We on Bushido Boxing. This is where we're going to be for the remainder of 2023. But Carl Froch, the Cobra, Hall of Famer, right? One of the best fighters out of the UK. Did his thing in the Super 6 tournament some years ago, right? Banger. Absolute banger, absolute warrior, right? But Carl Froch's been retired for quite some time now, but he's been on the sidelines giving his opinion, his strong opinion on boxing. And now it seems like he may have some type of platform. I believe it's called Froch on Fight. But Carl the Cobra Froch has some things to say about his fellow countryman, Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, and his performance against Francis Ngannou. Check it out.
And Ngannou gets in there and puts a proper spanner in the works. He gave Tyson Fury a bit of a beating, dropped him, made him look stupid, and he's a novice professional. When Tyson Fury got out of the ring, his left eye was closing. He got a small cut above his head. He looked like he'd been beat up. And I know that doesn't always tell the story of the fight. Ngannou was unmarked. And can I just...
And it don't. Just because a guy shows face damage doesn't always tell the story of the fight for real, for real. You got to actually watch these fights sometimes to know the true story. But watching it, look, you could just look at the body language of Tyson Fury, and that was the body language of a man that was beaten that night against Francis Ngannou, right?
Say as well, what a gentleman Ngannou is. So magnanimous in defeat. He was just like, he thought he'd won. He didn't bitch and moan about it. He held himself well.
Proud. That
he really did do himself. He did himself, his country, and his family proud because he put on an absolutely brilliant performance. Thought he deserved the win, and he didn't bitch and moan about it. What does Tyson Fury do now? What's he going to
do? The reason why Ngannou, you see, MMA fighters, losses is part of the game for those dudes. So his reaction was that of a guy who, I was supposed to lose anyway, and this is my debut, right? And really, losing is part of the game. MMA fighters, I think they're more comfortable with losing than boxers, because boxing, it just seems like there's so much at stake. You know, when a fighter takes a loss in boxing, it is very significant versus MMA. So Francis Ngannou, he don't, he's a humble giant anyway. He don't really care about shit like that. So let's see.
What to do? Is he going to fight Usyk now on the 23rd of December? I don't see how he's going to now go on the back of that loss. I know he got the decision, but for me it was a loss. Go on the back of that loss and then jump in there with Usyk on the 23rd of December. He's talking about, I'm not bothered about my legacy. All I want to do is earn money. And he's got plenty of that now. But it's a good job he's not bothered about his legacy, because you know what? At the minute, his legacy's in tatters.
That's why I like Carl Froch, man, because he's not being biased at all. He's keeping it 100. And you know your boy Bushido loves anybody that speaks their mind, regardless of how anybody feels about it. Carl Froch go keep it 1,000. Your legacy is in tatters. I've been watching what you've been doing, and I ain't been liking it. Yeah, you could be the heavyweight champion. Yeah, you could be a fellow countryman, but I don't like it. Your legacy is in tatters, right? How you gonna fight Usyk coming off that loss on December 23rd? How you gonna fight Usyk coming off that loss, bro? How you gonna do it? Oh, well, Tyson Fury already came out and said that, I'll see you guys next year. But Usyk came out and said, nah, man, we signed a contract. Breach a contract, bro. Yeah, you got to give up them belts. And then you can go take your little break. But you got to go give up that belt first. So Tyson Fury been playing a lot of games, manipulating a lot of stuff in boxing. I noticed also, and I've been telling you guys for years and years, but you guys hated Wilder so much that you guys didn't care. You didn't see it. Either you didn't care or you didn't see it. Now I see all kinds of people calling Fury a joke, a fraud, this and that. But he's been all of this and that. He's been the same guy that we've seen him in there against Francis Ngannou. The same guy. Playing around. See, look, he didn't go into that Ngannou fight with no tricks. They thought they was going to go up in there, waltz up in there, beat up on Ngannou, get an easy payday, beat up a heavyweight MMA champion. Right? Get a quick, easy payday and waltz right into a big fight, unification, undisputed payday fight with Alexander Usyk on December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. But it didn't play out that way. It didn't play out that way at all. But Tyson Fury, man, is his legacy in tatters? Is his legacy in tatters? I don't know. I don't know. Because right now, I think the public opinion on Tyson Fury is not necessarily a good one. I don't think it's necessarily a good one. You got some people saying that Fury won the fight. And, you know, I think those guys trying to uphold the integrity of the sport. You know, MMA guy ain't supposed to come up here and beat this guy. Nah, he didn't do enough to beat the champion. But if you're honest, like guys like your boy Bushido, like guys like Carl Froch, you'll know, you know what you saw that night. Despite it being boxing, despite the opponent, the visitor, the guest being an MMA fighter, you got to give it up to the MMA fighter. You got to give it up to him. Arguably won the fight. But Carl Froch, go check out his platform, right? I think Carl Froch gives his opinion on boxing. I notice a lot of more fighters and professionals who have may retired, got their own podcasts and platforms, giving their thoughts on the sport now. So yeah, go check out Froch on Fighting, man. He giving his thoughts. Carl Froch is one of those dudes that's gonna tell you exactly what it is, no matter how you feel about it. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.